Hey everybody, it's Princess. Get ready with me to go to the half-price bookstore. I'm not supposed to do this because I'm not supposed to be shopping, but anywho, let's get ready to do that. And I'm going to give you a life update about what's been happening. And I'll also go over a product that I'm using so you guys can, you guys can hopefully achieve my usual makeup look. Okay, so I don't have my big mirror, so I'm going to be using this one. Okay, so first off, we start off with Age Rewinder by Maybelline. Take this off and just screw it up. Okay. Well, a lot of stuff has happened. The first half is because you guys know I made that video about when he found it and then yesterday we deleted it. I shouldn't have posted it in the first place. That was my B. But things did turn around. I did find this one, my wonderful new online girlfriend, Chris, who's awesome. Like, she's into, like, Road Bunny stuff, and so it's kind of, interesting for me. And so, and I actually just don't really like mine being tied up because, not really mine being tied up. She's 21, but it's not, but she's gonna be 22 next month, so at least she's in my age bracket. Anywho, so, there's that. And then, I'll do that 10 right now. She's gonna come home tonight. I make sure shit's, cleaned up and, make sure shit's cleaned up. So, 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 like, you just kind of, put it all over your face. And, then, so there's that. And then, come on, I can't open this. And then, of course, okay, so yeah, well, now I'm using, CoverGirl Clean Matte Powder Foundation. I got this at, Walmart for $7. So then I just put it on my face. And then I also, of course, Dan wants to go see his girlfriend who got pregnant, and which is fine. I mean, and Mom, of course, was like really upset by that, and like she was like absolutely freaking not, and they got into a big fight on his birthday about it. Like, you gotta understand that, I was like with her if she wants to go to McDonald's. Like, Mom and Dad was sick, so nobody could it's the week that nobody could come home, so everybody had to stay at their like girlfriends, and I had to stay at my other house. It's hard. But anywho, so I I've met her. She's not like, very nice, and it's like she, very disrespectful to Dan. She calls him all these names, like retard and all this shit. I mean, and so it's like, I do feel bad about posting that video about me. I did apologize, and it's like, I'm not gonna, make the mistake. I was in a very low point, and I, admit that I shouldn't, that was retarded of me. That was a very bad move, but it's a learning experience. Everybody makes mistakes, and everybody, knows, moves on. Because, everybody, everybody, makes mistakes. You can't just, but let's move on. Okay. Perfect. Next is my favorite part, the bronzer. So for bronzer, I use the Vision Formula. I don't buy this or shop with this, because I'm not paying a little bit amount for like freaking, like bronzer. I mean, so again, same process. Oops, I almost forgot. I had to put on concealer. Whoops. You don't want to say, oops, I almost forgot. I had to do concealer first. I'm just using, I got this, at Ulta NYX in the shade, so yeah, I should tell you the shade. The shade for, foundation was, 525 Buff Beige, and then, the shade for this stuff was, was 250 Pure Beige. So, and this is in a shade called Vanilla. Anywho, so, because, you know, I'm pale. So anywho, so yeah, I made that, grave mistake, and I do feel really guilty about it, I guess, because I haven't, like, found somebody that was willing to, you know, take care of me the way that I needed to, or ERP with me. And, like, I'll always love Wing, and I'll always, you know, and I, do care about him, and I do feel like I admit that I fucked up. Like, I admit, you know, that I fucked up, you know, I have to admit to that. Like, I have to admit that I messed up, and so I take ownership for that, and I hope that he accepts my apology and didn't stay mad at me for a long time. And I hope that he sees this video and knows how much I love and care about him, how he's my best friend. Doubt he will, but if he does, yeah, more funny. I know who hate watching my page because, you know, also the update about, you know, most of you guys know about the pedophile stuff, which is kind of funny. Like, you know, kind of funny. I'm not gonna say too more because they'll make me take down this stupid video, but, you know, just kind of like, I'm just gonna move on from that too and not let them get to me because I'm just gonna rise above it because, it's like, you know, you know, it's gonna rise above it. I mean, you know, it's like funny. Anyway, it's like funny. So, you know, I'm gonna move past that. And so, yeah, I'm just gonna move past it. So, anywho, today I'm hoping today is gonna be a good day. I don't know if I can buy my video because I have a lot. And I just bought some, but I'm hoping that maybe get some new books and maybe, something along those lines. You know. Okay, now we just blind. Now I just take out makeup. I mean, just interesting that they're not gonna do a 2004 look. This is how I always do my makeup. Again, you guys know this is based off of a Snooki, you know, Nicole Polizzi. I just need somebody to like rescue me. I mean, I'm tired of not having sex or making out with anybody. You know, I'd love to have, and then there's like one chick, you know. And there's like one chick that I tried fucking with. I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't really like, want to date a lot of people just because it's not good. And I want to date people that are actually like, you know, take care of me and treat me like the princess I am. Don't, I mean, you know, making a public apology to Wayne. Least I could do. Right now, cut the bronzer. Okay. Let me just make sure everything is all blended in. Alrighty, good. Now it's time for the bronzer. So now let's take our, this is the bronzer by Physician Formula in the shade, this is just like the Mosaic, multi-palette bronzer. So you just like do that and then, I gotta make sure to keep shit clean tonight because Mom's coming home. She was like, and she's gonna be in a bad mood because Deanne's gonna want shit from her. And then on the trip, she like sprained her ankle at this conference. I mean, so I mean, it's going to like she's gonna be in miserable pain, and I don't know how it's going to be. So I gotta make sure that all my shit's picked up. Just. Right now, Dad, like, there's like something on the car wheel, so he's going to like look at that. I didn't go with him because he probably gonna walk home, so it's like, and I can't walk that far, so it's just going to be like Les Miserables, as they say in France. So I mean, you know, again, he's putting this on low because you want to be tan. Like that's the end goal. And then, you know, so like after I'm probably just going to color or something. I'm not exactly sure. You know, I'm not gonna like, you know, it's like, I kind of feel like, you know, I wish that people didn't, you know, like watch my shit because it's like, you know, I don't have anything else better to do, but, you know, whatever. You know, in the words of it's like, I wish I could, like, you know, And I told him to stop, you know, the voice message, stop pussy watching. I mean, stop, you know, what I'm doing, but, you know. I guess, you know, I guess. Anywho, about that. So you just, like, want to make sure that you entirely, you know, tan. Okay, now since that's gone. Now, instead of, now you want to do blush. This is by e.l.f. I used to use one, but I suggested this as a walnut pickup order, so I decided to try it. It's just in the shade, blush. Called it's in the shade blush. It's not really a shade to it, so, again, this is what it looks like. So you just take a blushing brush, just kind of, you know, put it in the powder. I'm not gonna wet off, and then you go like this. Okay. Next, once you got that on, now it's time for eyeliner. I have Wet n Wild eyeliner, and it's just retractable waterproof eyeliner. As you can see, it's just, you know, so we're gonna put on the eye. But yeah, I'm hoping that today is gonna be a good day. I have to figure out what kind of, I'm getting a cappuccino today, so that's a change. I know you can get a frozen coffee, but it's gonna be mocha. But, you know, I don't want to push Wing away. I do want to keep him around. I made a mistake. Yeah, then I got Chinese food, which is good. I got, like, just don't touch. I'm going to eat some more of it for lunch. Just got too much food. Okay, next I'm using my waterproof mascara by Maybelline. It's called Being Great Lash. This is the best. Maybe I can't do anything. I like clean it. And then you just, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything to my hair. I'm just going to, like, leave it. I just kind of, you know, like, brush and put it back up. Like, I fell asleep with this. I didn't, like, sleep that good last night. I don't know why. But, you know, it's not backed up, which is good. I proved, I mean. And then, lastly, we have, this is a new, like, I just got this this as my want pick order a few weeks ago. So I decided black. It's Wet n Wild in this shade, it's a semi-matte eyeshadow, so you just, like, put it over. It's kind of how, like, Nicole used to wear black eyeshadow. So I did try something different. I'm not kind of goth, but everybody knows I'm not goth. It's just, you know, trying a lot of that. Nicole, I used to wear black eyeshadow all the time, so, you know, why not try it? I like the sticks because it's just easier to apply. Okay, and then we put on glasses, actually. And then I'm using my favorite. They got this, like, last week, my mom pick order. It's the new version of the CoverGirl my lipstick by CoverGirl called Enchantress Blush. So yeah, I made some mistake. I really wish I can find somebody to, like, you know, do all the sexual, do all my, you know, help me with all my sexual fantasies. You know, I do wish. I hope we talk a skill today. Because she finally got her phone back. Okay, this is the look. If you guys can see, you guys look. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Princess out.